Welcome to Module 2, Hazard Recognition and Risk Assessment. Understanding the various hazards present in the workplace is essential for ensuring both personal safety and the safety of your coworkers. It is critical to actively identify potential dangers, which can range from physical threats such as machinery malfunctions, slips, and trips to more subtle risks like chemical exposures and ergonomic issues. Failing to recognize and address these hazards may lead to significant injury or long-term health complications. To effectively manage these risks, a thorough assessment of the specific dangers in your workplace is necessary. Without this comprehensive evaluation, the ability to control and reduce these dangers is greatly compromised. In this discussion, we will explore the fundamental knowledge needed to foster a safe work environment. This includes identifying and categorizing potential hazards, utilizing effective risk assessment methods, implementing strong safety protocols, and promoting a culture of safety awareness among all employees. By enhancing our understanding and practices, we can work together to establish a workplace that prioritizes safety, ensuring a secure and healthy environment for everyone. Understanding hazards and risks in the workplace. In occupational health and safety, a hazard refers to any condition, factor, or circumstance that could cause significant harm, injury, or adverse effects to an individual's health and well-being. These hazards can arise from various sources, including physical, chemical, biological, ergonomic, and psychosocial factors. Identifying and understanding these hazards is critical for fostering a safe work environment. On the other hand, risk is defined as the probability that a hazard will lead to harm, along with the severity of the potential consequences if such harm occurs. It is important to note that not all hazards carry the same level of risk. Some might be highly dangerous, but occur infrequently, while others may pose a lower danger but are more likely to happen. Here is an example. Take electrical systems used at construction sites as a key example of a significant workplace hazard. The risk associated with a worker coming into contact with an exposed live wire can lead to severe injuries, including electrical burns, shocks, or even electrocution, which can potentially be fatal. Factors such as the work environment, e.g., wet conditions, the worker's level of training, and the presence of safety measures like insulated tools and circuit breakers also play a vital role in determining the overall risk level. Recognizing the important differences between hazards and risks is essential for every worker. This understanding empowers individuals to make informed and proactive choices that enhance safety and minimize the chance of accidents in the workplace. By identifying potential hazards and evaluating their associated risks, both employees and employers can implement effective control measures such as training programs, safety equipment, and routine inspections, all of which contribute to a safer workplace. Types of hazards on construction sites. Navigating the work environment requires an understanding of various hazards that can compromise safety. Being aware of these hazards not only protects you, but also helps foster a secure atmosphere for everyone. Below is a comprehensive overview of common hazards, along with detailed descriptions to enhance your awareness. Physical hazards. These are common and can arise in multiple forms. Excessive noise levels, particularly those above 85 decibels, can lead to permanent hearing damage and conditions like tinnitus. Harmful vibrations from power tools and heavy machinery can result in serious health issues, including hand-arm vibration syndrome, HAVS, also known as vibration white finger, characterized by numbness and pain in the fingers. Additionally, moving machinery presents substantial risks, potentially causing crushing injuries or amputations if safety protocols are not followed. Awareness of dangerously hot surfaces is also essential, as they can cause severe burns, highlighting the need for appropriate personal protective equipment, PPE, such as gloves and thermal barriers. Chemical hazards. This category includes a variety of hazardous substances commonly found on construction sites. Exposure to toxic fumes like volatile organic compounds, VOCs, and harmful gases, including carbon monoxide and hydrogen sulfide, can lead to acute health problems such as dizziness, nausea, or fainting. Silica dust generated from activities like cutting or grinding concrete can cause silicosis, a serious lung disease. Furthermore, flammable solvents like gasoline and paint thinners pose a significant fire risk, emphasizing the importance of strict storage and handling protocols. Prolonged exposure to certain chemicals may lead to serious health complications, including respiratory issues and skin disorders. Ergonomic hazards. These risks are associated with repetitive movements and physical strain. Activities that involve heavy lifting, improper tool usage, or overexertion can result in acute injuries such as strains and sprains. Poor ergonomic practices, such as awkward postures during workstation use, can contribute to chronic conditions like carpal tunnel syndrome or back pain. Addressing these ergonomic challenges through proper training, tool selection, and workstation design can significantly enhance worker comfort and efficiency while minimizing long-term health risks. Psychosocial hazards. Recognizing psychosocial hazards is crucial as they include factors like chronic stress, fatigue from long hours, and a negative work culture. Such conditions can adversely affect mental health, leading to issues like anxiety or depression, which in turn can lower team morale and productivity. It's important for management to promote open communication, maintain reasonable workloads, and address conflicts promptly to foster a healthy workplace dynamic and support mental well-being. Biological hazards. This category refers to potential exposure to harmful organisms, including molds, bacteria, viruses, and blood-borne pathogens. Such biological agents can pose significant health risks. For example, mold exposure can lead to respiratory problems and infections, necessitating careful hygiene and safety procedures. Implementing proper sanitation measures and promptly reporting spills or leaks can help minimize biological risks and enhance overall workplace safety. Organizational hazards. These arise from inefficiencies that can compromise safety. Key issues include inadequate training, unclear protocols, insufficient staffing, and lack of proper safety equipment. For instance, poor safety training can leave workers unprepared to handle equipment safely or respond to emergencies. Addressing these organizational challenges through regular training, clear safety protocols, and adequate resource allocation is essential for maintaining a safe and effective workplace. Understanding and identifying these hazards allows you to actively contribute to a safer and more productive work environment. Any condition that poses a risk of injury or impedes effective emergency responses is classified as a hazard. Neglecting these hazards can lead to serious injuries, long-term health issues, and fatalities. Taking a proactive approach in identifying and addressing these risks is vital for sustaining safety standards and protecting everyone on site. How to conduct a comprehensive risk assessment. The 5 essential steps. 1. Identify the hazards. The first step in conducting a comprehensive risk assessment involves a thorough examination of the workplace to identify potential hazards. Safety officers, managers, and employees must critically observe their surroundings, assessing each aspect of their work environment. It is essential to ask questions such as, what potential dangers exist in this task or setting? Hazards may include physical risks, like wet floors and exposed wiring, as well as ergonomic issues that could lead to repetitive strain injuries. A careful inspection of tools, equipment, and work areas for safety compliance is vital, as recognizing these hazards enables timely preventive measures. 2. Determine who might be harmed and how. Once hazards are identified, the next step is to pinpoint who may be at risk. This includes not only coworkers directly involved in tasks, but also visitors, contractors, maintenance personnel, and anyone else who may come into contact with these hazards. It is important to consider how different groups might face varied risks. For example, a contractor could encounter heavy machinery dangers, while an office visitor may be at risk of slips and trips. Clearly identifying the potential impacts on these individuals, ranging from physical injuries to health threats or psychological stress, helps in understanding the full scope of risk. 3. Evaluate the risk. This step focuses on assessing the likelihood and potential consequences of harm resulting from the identified hazards. Conducting a risk evaluation means considering how probable it is for an accident to happen, as well as the severity of potential outcomes, which could vary from minor injuries necessitating first aid to severe incidents resulting in serious injury or fatalities. Key factors to reflect upon include the frequency of exposure to these hazards and the effectiveness of existing safety measures, such as training programs and equipment maintenance. 4. Control the risk. Implementing effective safety measures is crucial to controlling risk. This involves utilizing the hierarchy of controls to enhance workplace safety. To begin, if possible, hazards should be eliminated completely or substituted with less dangerous alternatives. If elimination is not feasible, engineering controls like implementing safety barriers or advanced guarding systems should be explored. Additionally, administrative controls, including standard operating procedures, SOPs, and regular safety drills, should be established. Personal protective equipment, PPE, such as hard hats, gloves, and goggles, must be readily available, properly fitted, and consistently used. 5. Review and revise as necessary. An effective safety strategy requires continuous improvement through regular assessments, ideally conducted on a daily or weekly basis. These assessments should be integrated into daily workflows to adapt to changes in personnel, equipment, or industry regulations. Encouraging employee feedback on safety concerns fosters a safety-oriented culture. By routinely reassessing and refining safety protocols based on evaluations and documenting any changes and their outcomes, organizations can ensure that their safety measures remain effective and relevant, ultimately leading to a safer work environment for all. Real-world example: improper barricade. In a construction site scenario, the importance of safety protocols and risk assessments is vividly illustrated through an incident involving a worker, we will call him John. On this busy site, filled with the sounds of machinery and crew communication, John was focused on adjusting tools and measuring materials for a new project. Unfortunately, he overlooked a low-profile trench that stretched across the ground, which had been left unmarked due to inadequate safety measures. Originally, this trench had been clearly marked with bright yellow cones and vibrant caution tape to signify the danger it posed. However, due to a recent shift in project priorities and miscommunication among the team, safety markers were relocated without fully assessing the consequences. This preventable oversight transformed a previously identified hazard into an unseen risk that left workers unaware of the danger. As John proceeded with his work, he unexpectedly stepped into the unmarked trench. This sudden encounter led to a loss of balance and a painful misstep, resulting in a fractured ankle. His injury not only affected his ability to work, but also caused the entire project to be halted for 3 days, resulting in significant financial loss, as the team had to focus on both his medical care and the need to rectify the safety issues on site. This incident highlights a critical lesson. The risk associated with known hazards must be continuously evaluated, especially during changes on site. It emphasizes the necessity of ongoing risk assessments and strict adherence to safety protocols. I urge everyone to cultivate a heightened sense of situational awareness, prioritizing the safety of all workers and fostering a more secure working environment. Common mistakes in hazard recognition. An assertive overview. Effective hazard recognition and mitigation are not optional. They are essential for maintaining a safe workplace. However, several common mistakes can significantly undermine these vital safety efforts. It is imperative to understand these pitfalls to create a safer environment. Overlooking near-miss incidents. Near misses, events that could have resulted in accidents but didn't, are frequently dismissed. This cannot continue. Near misses are crucial indicators of potential hazards and must be documented and discussed with the team. By examining the underlying causes, we can implement necessary preventive measures. Open communication about these incidents is a critical component of strengthening our safety culture and is essential for preventing future accidents. Neglecting hazard assessments for routine tasks. Even seemingly simple and repetitive tasks like lifting, operating machinery, or conducting maintenance pose unexpected risks. Comprehensive hazard assessments must be conducted for every task, regardless of how familiar team members are with it. This means rigorously evaluating tools, environments, and worker conditions to identify any changes in risk factors. Failing to reassess risks with changing conditions. Workplace conditions are dynamic. Elements such as adverse weather, new equipment, or personnel changes can introduce unique hazards. Regularly scheduled risk assessments, ideally every month or triggered by significant changes, are non negotiable. This proactive strategy is crucial to keeping safety protocols relevant and effective, minimizing the risk of accidents from overlooked hazards. Inadequate documentation of job hazard analyses, JHAs, or job safety analyses, JSAs. Proper documentation is the bedrock of safety protocols and accountability. Insufficient record keeping leads to confusion and unsafe practices. Every JHA or JSA must be detailed, regularly revised, and easily accessible to all team members involved in specific tasks. This ensures that everyone is fully aware of the hazards and the implemented controls designed to mitigate them. By recognizing and addressing these common mistakes, organizations can significantly enhance their safety performance and create a safer work environment for all employees. It is essential to involve workers in safety discussions and provide ongoing training to emphasize the importance of hazard recognition and prevention. Your role in hazard recognition. As a dedicated worker on the construction site, your responsibilities as a safety inspector take on heightened importance. Your vigilance and proactive mindset are not merely advantageous, they are essential in preventing accidents and fostering a secure working environment for everyone involved. You don't need a badge or formal title to make a difference. All that's required is sharp awareness and a commitment to taking decisive action. Speak up promptly. The moment you identify a hazard, whether it's a slippery surface, unsecured equipment, or unsafe scaffolding, communicate your concerns without hesitation. Reporting issues is imperative for upholding a safe environment for all workers and fosters a culture of accountability, significantly reducing the risk of accidents. Follow the job safety analysis, JSA. You must familiarize yourself with the protocols outlined in the job safety analysis for every task. Understand the specific risks involved and the recommended control measures. Stay vigilant for any changes in conditions, such as inclement weather or site modifications. If something seems off, take the initiative to reassess potential risks before proceeding. Trust your instincts. Your intuition is a critical asset in ensuring safety. Should you notice anything unusual, be it a malfunctioning piece of equipment or an unexpected sound, don't hesitate to seek clarification. Engaging in discussions with your supervisor or colleagues about safety concerns is crucial to addressing potential hazards before they escalate. Report minor hazards. Never overlook even minor issues like loose tools or poor lighting. What may seem insignificant can evolve into serious problems if neglected. Actively reporting these concerns is essential in preventing accidents and reinforcing a robust culture of safety on site. Your vigilance is vital not only for your own safety, but for the entire team. By actively engaging in hazard recognition and strictly adhering to these principles, you significantly contribute to fostering a culture of safety on the construction site. Your unwavering commitment to safety protects not only your own well-being, but also enhances the collective safety of your team, ensuring that everyone can work in an environment that values security and accountability. Let us do some reflection. Take a moment to reflect on your past experiences to enhance your understanding of workplace safety. Think back to a specific safety incident you encountered at work that served as a significant learning opportunity. This could be a situation where you observed a loose scaffold swaying in the wind, its metallic frame showing signs of strain. Perhaps you noticed inadequate lighting, creating shadows in a poorly lit area, obscuring potential hazards. Alternatively, you may have come across a frayed electrical cord sparking, indicating a clear fire hazard. In these scenarios, consider whether you felt compelled to report the issue immediately to your supervisor or safety manager. Did you and your coworkers work together to implement proactive safety measures, such as setting up barricades around the scaffold or bringing in portable lighting for dark areas? Reflecting on these collective actions highlights how decisions can significantly improve the safety and well being of everyone in the workplace. As you think about these experiences, consider how you might approach similar situations differently today. Armed with the knowledge and insights you have gained over time, how would your increased awareness influence your response to safety incidents in the future? Your understanding and readiness can significantly enhance safety outcomes, benefiting not only yourself, but also your colleagues who depend on you to contribute to a safe work environment. Congratulations on completing Module 2. Next, we will delve into personal protective equipment, PPE, essentials, and compliance. Let's equip you to promote safety from head to toe, ensuring you are fully prepared for any challenges ahead.